Okay, here's a wild thought. What if you could actually retire in just 10 years? I know, it sounds like a total fantasy, right? But believe it or not, there's a real mathematical blueprint that could make this happen. So, let's break it all down.
So let's just get right to it. The big question. Is this even possible? Can a normal person really go from working a full-time job to being financially free in a single decade? Well, the answer, for some people, is a pretty shocking yes. But it all boils down to one single, crucial number.
And this is it. This is the number that makes the whole 10-year plan work. You have to be investing somewhere in the ballpark of $3,000 to $4,000 every single month. Now, I know that probably sounds like a completely insane amount of money, and for a lot of us, it is. But just stick with me for a minute.
So, how in the world does a number like that even come about? Well, that's what we're going to do here. We're going to unpack the math that gets you to that target, look at the kind of lifestyle choices it demands, and lay out the framework for how you could actually pull it off.
All right, first things first, let's get into the math. And look, this isn't some secret financial trick or a get-rich-quick scheme. It's just about how numbers and the stock market work over time. And what's really cool is you're about to see that the market does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. To really get our heads around that big monthly number, we're actually going to work backwards in three pretty simple steps. We'll start with the end goal in mind, our target nest egg. Then we'll look at how much the market can help us get there. And finally, that's what will reveal exactly how much we need to be investing each month. So first up, what exactly is a nest egg? Simple. It's just the total pile of money you need saved up so that you can live off the investment returns, pretty much forever without having to work. Think of it as your freedom fund. Okay, so for this whole blueprint to make sense, we need a concrete target to aim for. We're going to go with a nest egg of about $1 million. It's a really common benchmark for financial independence, so it gives us a nice solid number to build our calculations around. Now, this is where things get really, really interesting. Take a look at how you actually get to that $1 million. If you invest $4,000 a month for 10 years, that's 120 months, you'll have put in $480,000 of your own money. But look at that second bar. The market growth, on average, could add over $500,000 all by itself. This is the key takeaway. You are not saving $1 million. You're saving less than half of it.
This, right here, is the magic ingredient in the whole recipe: compound interest. It's literally your money making you more money, which then goes on to make you even more money. Over a decade, that effect just snowballs, doing a massive amount of work and turning your contributions into something way, way bigger.
Okay, so the math checks out. But of course, the math is only half the story, right? Hitting a target like that requires a huge commitment. And that gungs us to the real heart of this whole thing, the trade-off between your comfort today and your freedom tomorrow. This quote from the source material just sums it up perfectly. This stops being a spreadsheet problem and starts being a fundamental question about your priorities in life. Are you really willing to sacrifice some immediate gratification for long-term independence? And this lays that choice out so clearly. On one side, you've got all the comforts of right now, the brand new car, eating out all the time, buying the latest luxury stuff. And on the other side, well, that's the reward for waiting. Total financial freedom, walking away from the 9-to-5 grind, having the time and money to do what you actually care about. There's no right or wrong answer here, but you can't have both at the same time. So this is the question you really have to ask yourself. You got to take a good, hard, honest look at where your money is going every single month. Is that spending actively building the future that you say you want, or is it just kind of serving the whims of the present moment? So what if you decide that future freedom is your number one priority? What's the actual plan? Let's talk about a simple framework for trying to hit that really big monthly goal. The strategy really comes down to 4 key things. First, find ways to earn more money. That could be a side hustle, pushing for a promotion, learning a new skill. Second, spend way less, and I mean be ruthless with your biggest costs. That's usually housing, transportation, and food. Third, and this is huge, automate it. Set up automatic transfers to your investment accounts the day you get paid. And finally, the hardest part of all, stay disciplined for all 120 months. No breaks, no excuses. And honestly, that's the real secret. Reaching a goal like this isn't about finding the perfect stock or using some complicated trading strategy. Success is actually way simpler and also way harder. It's about the boring, unwavering consistency of taking action month after month after month. This quote really says everything, doesn't it? The freedom that this 10-year plan offers is incredible, but it is not free. The price you have to pay for it, month in and month out, is relentless discipline.
So, we'll end with the one question that this entire blueprint is built on. It's not really about whether you can do it. The math says it's possible. The real question is, what are you willing to trade for it? Looking at the numbers and the sacrifices required, what is your freedom truly worth to you?